Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make this simple multiplayer horde base. So to build this base, you're going to need some blocks of your choice. It could be anything that you want, anything from like cobblestone and above obviously, but if you only have wood then just use wood, but I wouldn't advise it. Wood is very weak. At least have cobblestone at least, okay? So let's just space this out a little bit more. I'll try and do this in normal mode as well, so without the god mode on, and this terrain is a little bit dodgy, so you will have to forgive me. So we're going to do a block here to start off with. So we're going to do a catwalk first. So we're going to go one block. This is going to be our legs. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. So it's a 3 space gap. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3 like this as well, right? So that's 1, 2, 3. And then this is basically going to be our old catwalk. And then from here, we're going to go... we'll get rid of this bush. From here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And we're going to remember this block. We can just put some frames down or something. So I'm just going to use this for now. But we're going to get rid of this block, so don't worry about this. So from here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 on this side, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3 on this side as well. And then from this point, you can just basically space this out like the cube, like we have in our standard bases. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and again, we'll just put one right here. We don't even have to count from here. Actually, that is misplaced, so I'll just get rid of this. 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, and then we'll do the one here, and then we'll do one right here as well. So you can leave that if you really wanted to, that block. It does give it a little bit more structural stability, but you can get rid of it as well. It just basically means that when they land, they're not smashing this block, but again, optional point, right? From here, we're just going to make our platform. So we're just going to do 4 high. So we're going to go, it's already 1 block high, so we're going to go 2, 3, and then 4. The 4th block is going to be your floor block, okay? Your floor level. So we're just going to do that. That way, the zombies are 2 blocks high. If it was 3 blocks high, it would smash that floor or try to smash that floor if ever they got like a little nudge up. So to make it safe, make sure it's 4 blocks high and then 3 blocks off the ground, okay? So we'll just continue doing this. And all I'm going to do is fill this out. So let me build this and I'll show you what it looks like after I've completed the frame. The frame is done, so it should kind of look like this. Nothing too fancy. So this bit, you can make it smaller if you wanted to. You don't actually have to have it this big. If you really wanted like a narrow one, you can have it narrow, but I've just put a load of space here just because of like aesthetics really. Right, so here is the catwalk. We'll leave that for a second, but the catwalk is just basically going to be the stairs at the end, right? Like this. So you don't have to worry about that too much. We can fill in the stairs after. We'll just put a gap here. And then what you're going to do here is you're going to miss 1 block here from the catwalk, and then you're going to build outwards like this. Okay, and you're gonna kind of measure it up at the same time as this one right here. So we're gonna build this out like this on this side, like so, and then we're gonna do the same on this side. So we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, build it out like this, and the same with this one, like that, like so. Okay, right, so it should look something like this. If I just stand up here, it's kind of like a U-shape. And what you can do is you can just repeat this process as long as you like, okay? And I'll show you why that is, because when we actually finish building the one side, we can just mirror it. So I'm going to build one side here like this. So we're just going to jump up here. And then from this point, we're just going to fill it in. Fill in the floor, so you have that, and we're gonna fill this in as well. Right, I'm just gonna fill just the part for now, and then I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do in this section. So for here, what you can do is you can put like a block here like this, and you can do it like a couple high like that, so maybe like 3 high, the 3 being like the ceiling. It's gonna be quite low if you really want to, so you can do it 4 high if you really wanted, but again, it's down to preference. It's up to you. And what you can do is extend that across like this, okay? Then what you've got is you have a pole or a block of your choice. So I'm just going to use the double pole here because it's my new favorite blocks. So we're going to choose this like that. So this should stop any zombies kind of trying to jump over. like this, and I hope you can see what we're trying to do here. So basically what's gonna happen is if I just grab like, I don't know, like a club or something, zombies are gonna run up here, and as they're running across, you're gonna have time to kind of melee them like that, okay, as they're running across. Because it's just a 1 block distance, you should be able to reach right at the same time as they're running across. So let me see if I can demonstrate that. Let's just turn the AI off and then we'll see if we can get like an Arlene placed here or something. Arlene, where are you, Arlene? There we go. Just like that. So yeah, so you can reach from the middle point, okay? So you just need 1 block distance. So because there's a 1 block distance here, they're not going to try and get to you because that's not path. The path is here. And then from this side, what you can do is if we just replace this block to just a normal block like this, and then we'll do the same here. We'll just put like 1 block right here like this. That, okay, and you do exactly the same on this side. We can just use the pole or any block shapes that you want in preference. If you want to use alternative block shapes, by all means you can do that. I do have a video on that which I'll put in the top right hand corner somewhere, and then you can just use the other blocks. So but for here we'll just use the poles because they're my new favorite block, right, like that. And then when the zombies run up here, one of you are gonna melee from here like this. The other person's going to be melee here like this. And then we just flip what we've built on this side. So I'll be right back. Oh, I'll be right back. I'm going to finish building all this up. And then we'll complete the builds for you guys to copy at home. Okay, so the main foundation of the Horde base is complete now. As you can see here, we've got 2 bars on either side. So this could quite easily have like 10 people, up to 10 people, depending on how long you want this to be, right? And then this block actually in the middle, I know I put a full block here, but what you can do, you can change this to alternative blocks as well. So some people have been using like the centered pole here, right? This one, the centered pole. If we just rotate that around like this, so the zombies will actually run on this, and because the surface area of this is not very big, what will happen is that when you whack them, they'll just kind of fall off, right? And then once they fall off, they may hit this block, and then once they've done hitting that block, they'll just kind of run through, okay? This is a little bit compact in the middle, however, it should hold up no problem at all, okay? So this is all going to be supported by these legs, and this is going to be supported by like either side. If you are really, really worried, what you can do is you can do something like this. You can just put like one of these pole double corners, or what you could do as well is you can do the 0.025 blocks, these ones right here, the 0.025 double, and what you can do, you can put that in the middle like this. They're really thin. I don't even see that. Wait. Let me see if we can rotate so you can see it. Yeah, you can barely see that. They basically look like that, okay? And you can just put this anywhere. And the reason why you can do that is that you can now make the structural integrity of this a little bit stronger by just simply putting this block in any orientation that you like. So if you just want it so it's like flat against the wall like this, you could do that. This is technically 1 block, right? At least the game thinks so. But the zombies won't be able to path over it and they'll just fall off, okay? Because this is technically 1 block, these 2 platforms are now connected. So even if this block is destroyed, this catwalk is now supported by this pillar and this pillar, okay? And you can do the same on the other side as well. So you can put one right here, like that. And now this pillar, this catwalk is now supported by this pillar as well. So if this catwalk was to fall, they would have to take this pillar, this pillar, this pillar, and maybe the 2 on the sides at the same time. But because you've got so many pillars, it's not gonna fall off, especially in early game. In early game, you're only gonna get like 50 zombies or something like that in one night. Nothing at all. All right, so that's catwalk is out of the way. What we're gonna do is now frame it up and finish it off. So, okay, so you have a choice here on the end. Again, it's up to you. You can either have a full block like this. Does mean it's a little bit tighter, but it shouldn't be a problem anyway. You shouldn't be getting hit on this side at all. So it should give you a little bit more space. Oh, it's a little bit cramped, but you can still move. Or you can do like a half block like this, and then rotate it like this, like that. so that you could have a little bit more space. Even though this is technically a full block, it's more space. The only issue with this is that if you want to put like a torch or something on the side, you won't be able to put it on the wall. You will, but it kind of hovers. It looks a bit better if it's like here, like that, okay? So if you want a torch to light up the earrings, so let's say you don't have the head torches or anything like that, this will do, because then it'll light up the whole walkway for you. But if you're not bothered about it, if you're just going to put this down and then pick it back up afterwards, you can do this as well. All right, so I'm just going to keep framing this up, and we're just going to line this whole wall up. So I'll be right back once I've lined the whole base up. So the walls have been lined up now. So as you can see, the basic shape here, all I've done is I've used the half blocks on the outside, and I've used the full blocks on that side and full blocks on this side. There is a reason for that. So if I just come down here, once you start building this base, you're probably going to be like nerd poling up here quite a lot. So what you can do, you can just put a ladder down. It doesn't matter what kind of ladder it is, it's going to be a little bit hard to see. Now this ladder needs to be at least 2 blocks off the ground. The reason being is that the fun pimps changed it. So before it was just 1 block, but now they changed it to 2 blocks. If you have it 2 blocks off the ground, zombies cannot climb on the ladder, but you can at least still jump onto it, okay? So they shouldn't be able to get up here at all. And then what you can do is you can put like a door down. So you can put any door down. Let's just put like just a secure wooden door, because this is early game. So plunk that down like so. I prefer to put the door on the outside because it's a smooth surface. Otherwise, if you do get it like this, and maybe there's a spider that jumps on to to jump at you for whatever reason, they'll be able to land on that ledge. So I prefer to put it on like this, and then as you play the game, you can upgrade this door to be iron. Okay, right. The roof, what you're gonna do here as well, the reason I'm doing this is once you've got like the roof to the height that you want, again, this is only 3 high. Ideally, it should be maybe like 4 high, just so you have a little bit more headroom. Otherwise, you're going to be hitting your head. But for this, I'm just showcasing you what it should look like. For this, you're just going to put a ladder here, and then get to the edge like so, like that. And then once you get to the top, all you're going to do is just going to get some more blocks. Blocks. It could be any block that you like. So we'll just use these ones again. And then you're just going to completely line it up like that, okay? Like this. And then around the stairs, you are going to leave 1 block around it. So your stairs are going to be there. Like that. Like this. And then you're going to... Let's just copy those stairs. And then put that on this side. Right? And then we'll put a wooden hatch on top. Like that. Okay, and I put for the hatch, I would have the handle facing on the inside of the base. That way, when you are coming up on the hatch, this hatch stops you from falling off onto the edge, okay? So otherwise, you're gonna face and you're gonna keep pressing forward and you're gonna fall off, okay? But if you have the hatch open on the back side, and so the handle is on the inside here like this, and the hinges on that side, it'll stop you from falling off, right? So once you've done that, you can now continue to line the ceiling. So I'm going to do that for you now. So I'll be right back when I've just lined the ceiling for you. And last block. All right, so the ceiling has been lined up. So as you can see, it's all fulfilled. And if you go inside, you will see what it looks like. So there's a little bit of headroom. This is 3 blocks high, with the 4th block being the floor. You have melee on this side, and it's a little bit dark. So I'm just going to put a random torch here. Another random torch here somewhere like that. Okay, so you guys can see. So yeah, you can just melee here to your heart's content, and they'll just fall off. And the same with this side. Now, there is one extra thing that I would do as well. Well, a couple of extra things, but one extra thing here is that this level here, you're going to put like a little ramp. It doesn't matter what kind of ramp it is, but just a little ramp. I prefer just to use the simple ramp. And you're going to turn it upside down. So it looks like this. The reason for that is that as zombies kind of climb up on top of each other, they'll get to a point where they're like climbing on the roof. This will help you divert them back onto the ground. And you can repeat this all the way around the side if you really wanted to, but because there's a gap here, they're not really going to jump onto this bit. It's just really covering this middle section where the pole is right there, okay? And then next, you just want to get some spikes. Could be any spikes if you want. You're not going to get this early game, but in mid game, you might get vultures. And what you can do is you can just like pop them along wherever there's an open space below. Okay, so most likely you're going to be in the middle there, so you can probably put some like spikes down here like this on this side, and then because you're going to be meleeing, right, so you're most likely going to be stood under this section right here like this. All right, very, very cheap and effective vulture defense right here. Just make sure you don't walk into them, okay, when you're coming up here. And they last for quite a while, because vultures that like fly into spikes pretty much die on the first hit, and these spikes will just last pretty much well, for a good few horde nights. So this is all lined up. The roof is done. You don't need to worry about that at all now, so you can just go back downstairs like so to make sure everything's all right. Put some like, I don't know, chest down or something just on the wall, just so like people can use it on the night. So you can just put it over here in the corner, out of the way of like any spitters or anything like that. And then the last thing that you want to do is, if you, this is optional, but I would highly suggest it, is you get these poles like this, fence poles like that, okay, and you get to these corners like this, and you put them on the legs like that, okay. This will strengthen your base 4 times fold, okay, literally 4 times fold, because if the zombies break this, it's still standing, okay, and then if they break this block, it's still standing, right? So if you have this block right here, these 4 poles, this will basically save your base from collapsing like almost immediately, because underneath it is a little bit more compact than I'd like it. But this is, again, very early game horde. If you support every single one on the outside, this base will not fall out. So I'm gonna do this now. I'm basically gonna repeat the process. I'm just gonna basically get a pole like this, and you can do this however you want as well. You can do it from here like this. So now, even though this pole is not attached to this block, it is attached to this block right here. So even if this falls down, this pole right here is now supporting the frame above, right? So you can do the same here like this. So extend that right to the floor level, and it is getting a little bit dark, so I do apologize. Let me just turn the torch on like that. So I'm just gonna keep doing this all the way around the base until it's all being reinforced. So I'll be right back when that's been done. Alright, so I've gone around the base now. So as you can see, I've put like pillars here, there, and everywhere. So you can just put these like wherever you want them, really. The more the better, the more the merrier, because it's all adding to the structural integrity at the end of the day. And then what you want to do is just to finish off, you want to get some stairs like so. You want to get this up to here like that, and you can just line them up like this. And then the stairs, you're just going to come one out here, one out here, and you're going to get a corner stair like this, this one like that. Okay, and then from here, like so. And then we're going to do the other side as well on this side. So it's like a little pyramid at the bottom. The reason why I do that is just to make it easier for the zombies to get up so they don't smash anything. The less time that they are stuck on things, the better, really. Otherwise, they're just going to be running around, smashing things that you don't want them to do. And ultimately, that'll end up your horde base kind of falling over. So if you're just going to do some blocks here like that, and we're going to do the other side as well like that, and we just close it off with some more stairs like that, and same with this side, and same with this side. Okay, now that's your stairs complete, and this is your horde base complete. You have other options as well. What you could do as well is, if you really wanted to, you can make them like just put some blocks down like this, so then that way they kind of have to jump over, giving you a little bit more time to smash. So what they're gonna have to do is they're gonna come over here, they're gonna run over, and they're gonna go, oh, there's a block in my way, and then jump over, and then get stuck here, and they go, oh, there's a block in my way, oh, and they jump over, and it literally takes that amount of time for them to figure there's a block in the way, and then jump. And as they're kind of like stuck in one position, the person over here could be meleeing, and then person over here could be meleeing, and by the time they get here, this person over here could be just firing arrows all the way down the center at the same time, and by the time they get to the point, they should be really softened up for you to just bop them on the head and then for them to die. All right, so that is done. This is the entire horde base build for a multiplayer. This is again early game melee build. You don't need any kind of ammunition whatsoever, so you can have arrows obviously if you really want to, but this is knife, clubs, sledgehammer, you name it, you can use them all on this base. So what I'm gonna do is, because my game stage is now crazy right now, it's a little bit like what is it, max level? Yeah, level 300, 361. If I try to do this on Horde Night now, I'm gonna get the strongest zombies, and I'm not sure this base will last against the strongest zombies. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna delete my profile and then come back, and then we'll test this for Horde Night. So I'm a little bit over. I'm level 14, but it's still within the boundaries of like day 7 horde by the time you get to day 7 horde. So what I'm gonna do as well is I'm just gonna go into cheat mode here and give myself a nice little club, level 2 club, sure, why not? And then we're gonna do some arrows, 40 arrows or something like that, and we'll just do a crappy little bow. Bow level 3, perfect. Let's do that. I have some points here which I'm not even gonna use. I'm just gonna basically run this by you just so you can see. Set this to iron arrows, and then we do ST072200. And then we'll just run Horde Night so you guys can see. I'm a little bit warm, but don't worry about that. They're coming up, and they are running to the side, just like that. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. And as they're running across, turns out they're running too quick. You can just melee them just like that. And as you can see, the other guy just fell off. So it looks like they ran too quickly. So what you can do is you just get rid of those. In fact, what I might quickly just do is get rid of these blocks on the fly. Obviously. Oh, well, he's not running. She fell over. Just like this. So you can whack away like that. Oh no, I've got no stamina. No worries. They fall off anyway. And then basically they just loop back around. Continue to do the same thing. They are going to do a bit of smashy if they can't get to you straight away. This is why we put those like little poles down on the walkway. And then also to reinforce the structure. So even if the big blocks fall, don't worry about it. And they are doing the jumpy thing. It's just that Arlene wasn't doing the jumpy thing for whatever reason. So just smash her like that. And you kind of get the idea. So I've kind of run out of stamina now because I haven't put any points into sexual Tyrannosaurus or anything like that. But no problem. There you go. Just knock her down. And she'll get back up. Knock her back down again. Like that. Everyone else falls down. He runs to the side. Is he going to run to the side? Yeah, he runs to the side. This is it. Early game Horde Night. And just to show you on the side here, so I'm just going to run this side. She's still going to be smacking that bit right there because that's the only way you can get around to us. And if I can actually time it better, let's just, come on. Jump onto this one, please, sir. Jump onto this one. Thank you. There we go. You can smack that guy. Smack that guy. Just like that. There you go. So we are in range of that. Easy. Easy. Very easy. Simple. Multiplayer Horde Night base. No need to worry about anything. And as you can see, I'm completely naked. And if we just come around here, you can see like they're running around. Trying to get to me. There we go. Sorted. So that is the very simple multiplayer horde base for early game. It looks complicated like this, but when you actually build it, it's not that difficult. I hope this block by block kind of exclamation is good enough for you guys. Let me know, because this is the first one. If you literally want me to run it block by block as I'm going through with all the gaps and stuff, I'm quite happy to do that, but I'm not sure how many people will watch it. But if you want me to do that kind of stuff, I can do it. But hopefully the way that I've broken down the base itself and how to build it step by step in phases should be more than enough for you to actually build the horde base itself. Okay, so guys, let me know what you guys think, and if you found this useful video helpful, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.